This is practice A for section 1.4. We're going to look at numbers 12 through 20. 12 through 17, they want you to give another name for the angle in the diagram. Tell whether the angle appears to be acute, obtuse, right, or straight. So here's your diagram. There's a bunch of angles there. Notice how there's no one angle kind of just sitting by itself, so using 3 letters is your best option here. Number 12, angle LKJ. Trace it with your finger or your pencil. This is the same angle as angle JKL. Don't call it angle K because there's a lot of angles around that vertex K. Number 13, angle JLK. That's this one. So angle KLJ is the same as angle JLK. Number 14, angle KJL. That's this one, angle KJL. Reverse those letters, angle LJK. Number 15 is angle MKL. It's the same thing as angle LKM. Number 16, angle JML. It's the same thing as angle LMJ. I just noticed I wasn't classifying these angles. This angle's straight. If we go back to angle JKL, that's obtuse. Number 13 is acute. Number 14, angle LJK. That's a little skinny one as well. That's acute. Angle MKL. It's asking whether it appears to be acute, obtuse, right, or straight. This one kind of looks like a right angle. Now, you could be 1 degree off and it won't be a right angle, so it's kind of important. But since it says appears, we're going to say it looks like a right angle. Okay, back to number 17. Angle KMJ, that's this angle right here, would be the same thing as angle JMK. And it's obtuse. Okay, for numbers 18, 19, and 20, you have 2 little angles and a big angle in your diagrams. So remember, little plus little equals big. They want you to find the measure of angle PRS. That's your big angle. Well, you know the 2 little ones, so how are you going to find the big one? I'm just going to add them together. Number 19, they want you to find the measure of angle EFG. You know the 2 little angles are 37 and 19. If you add those together, that'll give you the measure of the big angle. Okay. Now, you might think this is a little silly, but I'm going to write this out a certain way. Measure of angle EFH plus the measure of angle HFG equals the measure of angle EFG. And like usual, the space is a little bit tight. And this isn't something you have to do on every single problem, because I think you know just add 37 and 19 and you get your answer. But the idea is, if you write this as an equation, you can plug in the numbers that you know and solve for the one that you don't. Okay, so the measure of our angle EFG is 37 plus 19. Okay, so that gives you your 56 for that measure. Now, why did I do all of this? I could have just added 37 and 19 like I did with this one over here and got an answer really fast. Well, if you look forward to down here, it's the same concept, except now you have expressions instead of constant numbers to use. So this is where that whole algebraic process comes in handy. Okay, number 20. What is the measure of angle WXZ? That's this little guy right here. So you know one little angle is 26, and you also know the big angle is 90. Okay, so when you have the big angle and a little angle, you're just going to subtract. Okay, so 90 minus 26 will give you 64. You could have used this process again. Okay, but I wanted to give you a look at this because we are going to do this in the next video.